guys, welcome back to the Whiskey Garage. And on tonight's episode, we are going to go over some super fun and unique finds from our spring break in Sydney, Australia. So stay tuned.
And we're back. This is what I picked up on my family vacation in Sydney, Australia. So I went to Sydney just last week for vacation, and before I left, I picked up that Wild Turkey non-chill filtered. So the difference between a chill filtered and a non-chill filtered is that non-chill filtered means that they don't filter it cold. When you filter something cold, it takes out the oils and some of the harshness, but we want those oils. We want the oils to stick to the glass. We want those oils to stick to our palates. But it does make it smoother when you do chill filter it, but you lose some of the taste. So that is a Traveler's exclusive Wild Turkey Rare Breed non-chill filtered, and that comes in 1 liter, and it was $60. So that was a great find for me. The bottle looks the same as all the other ones. It just says Traveler's exclusive on it, on the bottle, and it says non-chill filter, but it is a liter. So that's a great deal at $60. So let me move over to the actual Australian whiskey that I bought. So this is Star Wars. I always say Star Wars.
That's impossible!
Whatever. So this is Star Wars. One is 100 proof, single malt whiskey, aged in American oak red wine barrels. That sounds great to me. It says it has fig, blackberry, and vanilla. These are 1 liter, so I got these for 149 Australian dollars. I'll put the conversion over here. And then we got this one, Star Wars Solera. And this is aged in a para wine barrel, which is sherry, their version of sherry barrels, and it has raisin, pineapple, and caramel. Oh man, that sounds excellent. So I got these at the airport on the way out. So while I was there, I was walking around with one of my kids, and I stumbled onto this little liquor store called Mr. Liquor. So everything was all bourbons in Australia are crazy overpriced. Brings me to my next bit. I got this Buffalo Trace for my daily sipping, and this was a 700 milliliter, and it was, I believe, 75 Australian dollars, which converts.
Forget about it!
To like 42. I'll put the correct conversion up here. $42 for this. For just a regular Buffalo Trace at 700 milliliters. So this is smaller than the regular Buffalo Trace. So I mean, I drank half of it. So I feel your guys' pain back in, the East Coast where it's hard to find these things. I hope they're getting easier now.
Lies. Oh, lies!
Fine. But while I was in that store, I stumbled upon this bad boy right here. This is Wild Turkey Master's Keep, the Unforgotten. So it's like kind of like a burr rye, and they were asking 320 Australian dollars for this thing. So I had to check it out to make sure, make sure this thing is legit, and it was, and it is. So wait for that review to come out, but. A lot of people don't go into these liquor stores looking for something this expensive, and on the secondary market right now, these things are going for about $400 to $500 plus tax and shipping, yada yada yada. You know what I mean? So I got this for slightly under $200. It converts to about 198 or 190. I'll put the conversion up here, but these are the 2 Wild Turkeys I picked up, and I'm so excited to try this one out. And this one, I bought one of these a year or 2 ago when I went to, I think, Ireland, and it's gone. So on this episode, we're going to concentrate on these 2. See what these taste like. Single malts, I'm not the biggest fan of single malts, but I'm starting to get into them. So you know what? Let's start with this one. Let's start with this purple one right here. So let's crack this open. Let's see how am I gonna open it now? So now you guys get to watch me fumble around.
You could do so.
You guys like that intro? It's my beautiful wife. She says this is easy. This YouTube sub is easy to her. After 5 takes. Alright, let's listen to that cork pop. Do you guys think they use a real cork or a fake one? Let's hear it. Decent and fake cork. Black as night. So let's see. Oh my goodness. That doesn't smell like a single malt. I'll tell you that. So we'll try this. So Star Wars is based out of Melbourne, Australia. I was in Sydney. Melbourne was about a 12-hour drive or 1.5 hour plane flight, whatever. So this comes in at 100 proof. Bold single malt whiskey, rich and full body, featured juicy plum and Ganek with notes of sweet vanilla. Australian ingredients, 100 proof, is fully matured, charred, and fresh oak American red wine. Interesting. American red wine. We have some of the hardest working barrels in the world. Melbourne's constantly changing weather helps our whiskey mature and taste well beyond the years. So this is 3 Melbourne years is what I believe it says on here. No. This one right here says it's... I could have sworn it said it on here.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story I'm sticking to.
Either way, I believe that these were 3 Melbourne years is what I read it said, which I don't understand what the difference is. So anyways, let's try this one out. Great, you just smell grapes and like an apricot. Very sweet. You know what? The fig comes through real nice. Fig, blackberry, and vanilla. Fig and vanilla comes in super sweet on this. Oh, kind of like a cider. You get like a cider smell on that. So, and yeah. So, you have the vanilla taste, and then it gives you like this, like I want to say sprightly for some reason. You get this very light tingle, kind of like it's almost like carbonated. You know when you drink like apple cider, the one you drink for Thanksgiving when you give to the kids, it kind of gives you that kind of like a sensation when you're drinking that apple cider with a lot of bubbles on it. Very distinct. Like I'm getting that crisp apple cider effect. Maybe it's a single malt, but you're getting those figs come through with the vanilla. Not getting the blackberry, but I'll tell you what, this is way better than I thought, and I'm glad that I picked this up. I'm gonna give it one last taste. Yep, I'm gonna stick to that. This is figs with crisp apple cider, kind of that carbonation taste onto it, and the vanilla in the back. Not very, maybe like a medium finish. Doesn't really stick to your palate, but that's good. I'm actually very surprised with this. So this next one, Solora. This one is only 43, so it's 86 proof, which is super low, and raisin, pineapple, and caramel. I'm excited about that because I'm a big fan of pineapple. I do enjoy myself a nice pineapple pizza. Whatever, dude. Come at me in the comments.
So look at this! Body slam!
Whatever, hot pineapple. I don't care. This one came off a lot easier. But this little neck thing is kind of all over the place. Alright, let's see. Let's hear the pop on this one. Better. Get a fresh Glen. So let's read the back of this bad boy, see what this one says. So like I said, these came in at 149 Australian dollars. The conversion is up here. But these are a liter. These are a liter, so more than what you get in the store.
Liter of cola? Do we make liter of cola?
And this is our very first whiskey aged in Australian Para barrels, offering a rich blend of fig and caramel with a lingering dry spice, crafted using the traditional Solera process. There is still a touch of our very first cask in every bottle. I don't know what that means.
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
Maybe Star Wars can reach out and let me know what that means, because it says figs, but this is raisins. I mean, it kind of correlates, but whatever. Made in Melbourne, 1 liter. Let's see, we have some of the hardest working barrels. So the label on the back is pretty similar to the other one. It says standard drinks 34 approximately. Approximately 34 drinks, huh? And this one says 39 drinks. I don't know how you get 34 and 39 out of the same size bottle, but there it is. So Solera, which is basically Australian sherry cask. Let's get this on the booger storage bin. Ooh, this one smells more like a bourbon, to be honest. It's light, very light caramel on that. Yeah, it's good on the sniffer. I'm just gonna say that, just very light, very fresh, refreshing smelling. Let's take it down. It has that crisp carbonation feeling to it. So I'm guessing that's a single malt in it. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of single malts, but this is drinking just fine. My favorite single malt is Jack Daniel's single malt. Yeah? No? Okay. Let's try it again. Yeah, I'm not getting much more out of this. I'm not getting the pineapple. I'm not getting no fig like it says in the back. Maybe they messed the label up. Raisin. I could say, like, when you grab a bunch of raisins and you, like, you know, when they come in those little red boxes and you grab the whole box and you shove it in your mouth and you start chewing on it. I could see that in this glass. But pineapple and caramel, yeah. I mean, caramel is a regular note of whiskey. So is vanilla, as the other Star Wars whiskey has. Let's go in for a final taste. Yeah, it has the caramel. It has like a sharp clump of raisins, and then it has a very crisp, like, carbonation feel to it, which I'm assuming is a single malt process. But if I were to rank these two, I would say that this purple one over here at 100 proof, which is the more proof the better, tastes way far way better than this one. I'm not saying this one tastes bad, but if you were wanting to come in and try one, this one right here, the 100 proof and aged in American oak red wine barrels. I mean, it just brings us back to where we started here. Bourbon, right? Bourbon. So there we go with that, guys. These are the two bottles that I brought back. I wanted to bring back something Australian, but of course, I'm going to bring back some good old bourbon. Good old bourbon. So stay tuned for the review on these two. Do you want to see a review on the non-chill filtered? Maybe non-chill filtered versus chill filtered? And then that Master's Keep's Unforgotten. I basically got it at MSRP minus the tax. So I was excited about that. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like us on Instagram, follow us, watch more of these videos, and follow us on Patreon. The link will be in the Bible. The link will be in the bio, where I am giving away a 2023 Maker's Mark Stellar Age. So stay tuned for that. Thanks again, guys.